Needs his cue ball to get behind the yellow. He's left this red to the left corner, but it's not a natural angle just to follow through and get the cue ball around the back of the black back up to the baulk end. He may even choose to play this really positively for the black to the left corner. He's looking at the angle. If he plays that shot, he's got to get it.
Yeah, if he plays the one to the left corner, he's going to have to play it with a lot of pace. I'm just wondering what sort of a potting angle he's got the one to the right corner. But no, he's getting down to play this. As I say, striking down, plenty of pace, got to be very accurate. Got to be very accurate with that type of shot. And he's not going to get away with it. He's left the red on. He was disappointed there, but this is always a tough shot. One of those, if you just rolling them in, needs to be a little bit more accurate, but striking down from that distance, cueing's got to be absolutely perfect. Unwanted kiss on the yellow, but no harm done.
You may even see Judd go into the pack here. Never normally wastes any time. He's got a perfect angle in the green. Chose to play for the open red.
Four.
The black does pot to left corner, but he'll have to leave the cue ball low on it.
Fine.
Didn't want to risk playing for the black, so he's now left himself this blue. He'd love to get on the red that's immediately above the black. Oh, the pink goes. Oh, that'll help him get on that red. And now in potting this red, he can clear the black for both corners.
11. Twelve.
Now I would suggest he'll be into the bunch of reds here. Lovely angle in the black, and a good chance of being on one of the loose reds. Well, he's chosen to play for this red to clear the black into both pockets first. But he'll want to go into the pack and keep
19.
that loose red. That's below the pack. So it was nice to have that insurance.
20.
Yeah, you were right there. He would have gone into the cluster, but he just wanted to clear that red to make the black available. So now into him, and just watch the reaction. He's very good at this shot, as Ronnie is. Lots of bottom, lots of follow through, and watch the reaction of the cue ball. Well, he just stunned it in just to release one red, so he's keeping it tight. He may not get a better opportunity than that to open the reds.
No, I'm surprised he didn't go in with more
20.
power. I think sometimes you play with bottom of the white, the cue ball goes forward first. Perhaps he thought he didn't have the absolute perfect angle, but surprised he didn't go in with more pace.
So now I'll be thinking, pop this
35.
red to the middle and get a nice angle on the blue, but he's not perfect on this red. And he's got a kick, he's jumped up immediately. So that middle pocket is proving to be his nemesis. That was the pocket he missed the pink in. And it looked like it just squared up, didn't it? In fairness to Judd. There's the kicks. Judd trumped 7. Ronnie's not had one kick. Something to do with the cueing, maybe? There was a theory a few years ago that kicks were brought on sometimes by just not particularly striking the ball and keeping the cue parallel with the table.
I certainly believe that a lot of kicks are caused by if you don't have a pure strike on the cue ball. I'm not saying that wasn't by Judd, because that was just an easy follow through. That was unlucky. But a lot of kicks are caused by
6.
not following through on the cue ball. That was a nice shot there. It's a bit unlucky not to be on a red. Managed to get absolute full ball contact on the first red in the pack.
Yeah, he did well to go into the reds there, Ronnie, being so close to blue. So, just a safety. Just got to be careful he doesn't leave a long pot on for Judd. He's played that well.
Ronnie has
What a
11,
good
6.
shot that is. To cover the dangerous red, although the one he's played has just come across and maybe in a possible position. There's the red on the left-hand side covered, but this 1 second from the left will go.
So the part of the game that Judd's was yesterday was so impressive for coming from 4-1 down. He never missed a long pot that I can remember. It's not quite on this morning yet.
Yeah, well, missing the pink in the first frame and then having that bad contact on the red there just dents your confidence slightly. And it's all about confidence. He's really got to believe that he can beat Ronnie O'Sullivan. I've no doubt he does, but that first frame will have been a little bit of a sickener for him. This was the one that cost him the first frame.
Yeah, I mean, last night after their session finished and this morning, Judd's focus would have been, or certainly my focus would have been, win this first frame. You've won the last 3 frames of the last session, win this first one, really keep the pressure on O'Sullivan. So that's why it's so disappointing that he didn't capitalise on that first chance in the first frame.
The secret is to put the disappointment behind you and look forward. But at the moment, the long pot's not going in now. Is he going to leave this red or is he going to bounce enough? Is he going to bounce or be left? He's left it. It cuts this. Might be disappointed, Ronnie, to have missed that. And he may be saved by the blue here. He has been. To just get to the side cushion and has judged that well. Good shot. And now a frame winning opportunity. That red wasn't right over the pocket. That was very well judged from Judd. And now what a chance to win the frame.
5. Six.
Played that nicely.
13.
Finished a bit low in the black. Had to play the cannon.
$14. 21. $22. $29.
List to go 59 points in front with 59 remaining. So just the
30.
colour to leave Ronnie needing 2 snookers. Well, he's unlucky not to develop the red, but there you see it, 64 ahead, 59 remaining.
35.
2 snookers needed. So I would think Ronnie would play on if Judd didn't knock a red in here.
Judd trumps 35.
So it's a good lead, but Ronnie's coming back to the table. 2 snookers needed, but if he doesn't get them, he'll be all square again.
He's just got to keep his concentration here, Judd trump. Well, really needs 2 snookers. The balls are quite well placed. Doesn't want to let Ronnie get in and get a chance to pot 3 or 4 of these reds with blacks.
Well, it's a shot he felt that might give him half a chance in the frame if it had gone in. He wasn't far away with it, in all honesty. If this red goes in, Ronnie won't bother carrying on. Oh. Thought he may have just dropped it into the middle pocket, but playing it as a shot for nothing. But Judd knows the 1 more red and that's frame over. Pink's okay.
1.
Pink's not bad at all. If he pots the pink, then he'll still only need the 2 snookers. I say only, but at least there's a chance. Where's the yellow ball going?
$7. 8.
He'll get 1 more red if he can off the black. Can't afford a pink anymore, he's just working that out. When he pots the black, he'll go 49 points behind, with 43 remaining. Wow. Trying to pinch
Well,
something there in potting the black. He'd like to concede, I'm sure. But the etiquette of the game is don't concede when it's your opponent's turn at the table. But even if this red doesn't go in, Ronnie won't bother.
Frame conceded.
Yes, it was enough for Ronnie. He had a chance, maybe a slim chance.